So, just as we were wrapping our heads around the S26 Plus being canceled, Samsung drops another surprise. Turns out they're working on a new S26 Pro, and it's not just a new edition. It might actually replace the standard S26 entirely. We've got a lot to talk about, why this change might make sense, and why it could seriously backfire. Plus, we've got two big updates on the S26 Ultra. Let's jump in. So a few days ago, Android Authority found some fresh evidence straight from Samsung's own software. And yeah, the S26 Pro is definitely in development. But here's the interesting part. The internal code shows no trace of the regular S26. That pretty much confirms the Pro is taking over the standard S26 spot. And it's not just rumors either. A few weeks back, Samsung registered the regular S26 in the IMEI database. But now, that same model number has been updated to say S26 Pro. So yeah, at this point, it's pretty much confirmed. The S26 and S26 Plus are out, and this year we're getting the S26 Pro, S26 Edge, and of course the S26 Ultra. Honestly, that's exciting, but it might also backfire. Let's start with why this is exciting. Since Samsung's calling it a Pro, there's a real chance it'll bring upgraded features. Basically, a compact phone with real flagship features. That's something people have been asking for a long time. Now sure, some might think Samsung's just slapping on a new name with no real upgrades, but honestly, I don't think that's the case. Apple and Google both have $999 Pro phones with better hardware than the base S25, and Samsung knows it. And if they want to stay competitive at the top end, they can't just slap a Pro label on the regular S26 and call it a day. That wouldn't work. And now the whole S26 lineup finally makes sense. Want top-end features in a compact phone? That's your S26 Pro. More into sleek design and aesthetics? That's what the S26 Edge is for. And if you want the best of everything Samsung offers, that's the S26 Ultra. But here's the thing, I still think removing the standard S26 might be a bad call. See, the standard variant wasn't failing. In fact, it's been growing every year. Last year alone, the regular S24 made up 35% of the total S24 Series sales. That's not a small number. And if Samsung's gunning for the iPhone 17 Pro, they've got to remember, Apple still sells a standard iPhone, and that outperformed the Pro last year. Clearly, not everyone wants to drop $1,000 on a phone, and that market is still very real. So yeah, in my opinion, the S26 lineup should look like this with 4 phones in the lineup. But what do you guys think? But that's not all, because now, Samsung is making its biggest AI leap yet. Samsung's been riding the Google Gemini wave ever since it went big on AI with the Galaxy flagships. But now, Samsung's taking things up a notch. According to a recent interview of Samsung's mobile division president, the S26 series will be the first Galaxy lineup to come with multiple AI agents, not just one. We don't fully know how these agents will split tasks yet. We have to wait for future updates. But that's a big move. And now, let's get to the S26 Ultra. There was a bit of back and forth about the charging speed. Some leakers like Ice Universe said it'll have 60-watt fast charging. Others mentioned 65 watts. Well, it's now confirmed, thanks to a new One UI 8.5 software leak, that the S26 Ultra will support 60 watts charging. Also, the first look of S26 Ultra is out, and the camera upgrades are looking wild. I've broken down all the camera upgrades in this video right here. Click here to check it out. This is Techtics, and I'll see you there.